Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense operating from the pistol. It's Price. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they have got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To the back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Receivers are bunched together. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. QB breaking away. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Makes the ground. It's Flanagan. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Price. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Grabbed down the middle. It's Singleton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, you got to get to a playoff opportunity. Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Ball handed to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines begin a new series here. First and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on first and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. It's an option look. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. Way too much speed in that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it to the left. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Heading left after the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Motion now from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's looking deep down the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They can't stop him. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Oh, he's bringing it back. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here's the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his target. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's got it. No problem. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. One back in the battlefield, and he'll get the carry. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field.
Let's go.
Looking for some space. It's Price.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Wideouts now clustered. Back to pass. It's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Over the middle, it's Hansen.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might...
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. My question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down now after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Herbstreit. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now they swarm him again.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.